I've seen some of the other, I don't remember how many are. There are 2 VHS movies. I've seen them sort of in passing. Didn't really pay complete attention to them. I'm not the biggest fan of home video style movies, so I tend to stay away from them when I find out that that's what they are. But I decided to check this one out. Well, one, because it had been recommended to me. Also because I saw it's a Shuuder film. That doesn't mean I'm going to like it, but I like Shuuder. I subscribe to them. And there was something else I was getting ready to say. Oh, yeah, I knew what I was going to say. I was just kind of going to talk a little bit more about that. I'm just not crazy about this style of filmmaking, although there have been some exceptions, and I think one might have been, Chronicle was one I was thinking of, where these kids, they get these powers. Oh, and another was Searching. Yeah, that was different than like a, handheld recording type thing. It was from the perspective of a webcam. Those 2 were quite good. I thought Searching was the better of the 2, but I liked, if I'm remembering the name of that movie right, Chronicle, I thought that was very well done. There was another one I saw too that's not that bad, but just in general, it's one of the reasons why I never really watched all of Cloverfield, and I'm not crazy about the Paranormal Activity series at all. But I'm going to go ahead and check this one out. It's the official trailer. I'm assuming that since we got a trailer up, that means it's going to be around the corner. It will be showing up on Shuuder. I don't know when this trailer came out, but we're in Halloween month now, so it's probably going to be released. Well, it doesn't matter because Shuuder is pretty much a horror-themed streaming platform. They release stuff all year long, so it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to specifically release this one in October. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and press play.
Police, search warrant! Police, search warrant!
Do not touch anything.
Could be no one left alive in here.
Do I just press the button?
Press the red button.
Just press it.
I assume they're paying extra for this.
Yes.
This is the remarkable story.
Reminds me of the Wreck movie, REC. This type of film.
Hello?
Okay. Oh, so it's like an anthology?
Holly?
No, brutal. What is that? One looks like a video game.
Compression technology, the veggie masher turns your vegetables into a tasty, mouth-watering paste.
Okay, but they didn't say when, did they? They just said streaming only on Shuuder. Okay, this looks like an anthology. So obviously the Blair Witch Project, from what I remember, the Blair Witch Project seemed to be what kind of kickstarted this surge of found footage / home video movie, home video perspective type movie films. And I watched Blair Witch. I remember when the marketing was going on for that and how some people were convinced that this was something that had really happened just because the way that they were marketing it, they were leading people to believe it was real. And so some people were watching it and getting really freaked out. And I knew or found out early on that it wasn't real. And then I watched it and it just, I was underwhelmed. I wasn't that impressed with. I mean, it was genius the way the guy made it, or the people involved, and very low budget. And he do things like really scare the people that were working on the project and leave this stuff out for them. And so a lot of their reactions were genuine, but at the same time, even, and I've mentioned this before in some of my other videos, even though, so fiction movies, you watch fiction movies, you know it's not real, but there's something about them pretending to be a reality type thing or a real thing, but yet it's fiction, that I just can't very easily buy into stuff like that. And so, and I don't even know if I'm explaining it in a coherent way, but it just doesn't ring true. Even though some of the acting in there is pretty good, but I know that they're just pretending that they're doing real home videos when it just doesn't work very well for me. I'll probably check these out at some point anyway. I mean, I have stuff playing all the time. So, and it's Shuuder. At some point, probably. It's just frustrating because my new office, I don't like how it's set up, really. In my other one, the TV was closer and it was positioned diagonally to me. So between the gaps in my monitor, plus it was a little higher, between the gaps in my two monitors here, my two other desk monitors, I could see what was going on, sort of, you know, kind of keep an eye on things while I'm working. But in this office, it's more vertical in front of me. It's straight in front of me. And when I have this monitor pulled back behind my laptop screen, I can't see anything that's playing. So I don't watch as much while I'm working as I used to. And that's kind of aggravating. But I mean, if I'm going to watch something to do any sort of review or commentary or whatever, I need to be paying attention to it anyway. So I can't really watch stuff like that for work. But although the 𝐂𝐸𝐀𝐏𝐄𝐑𝐒, that was one that I was kind of had playing while I was working, but I was able to put a lot of attention on it. So, okay, tangent. I'm wrapping this up. I have filmed several videos tonight, so I need to call it quits. Adios.